Hello and welcome to our English practice podcast. I'm Melody.
And I'm Avery. We're so glad you could join us. Today, we have a really exciting topic. The title of our episode is Your Dream Life Starts Now, English Conversation and Vocabulary Practice.
That's right. We're going to talk about how to turn your dreams into reality, and we'll teach you some fantastic vocabulary along the way. Whether your dream is to get a new job, travel the world, or just feel more confident, today's episode is for you.
Exactly. And the best part is, you'll be improving your English listening skills at the same time. So let's get started. All right, Melody, let's dive into our first topic. Why do we often avoid taking the steps needed to achieve our dreams? I think a big reason is that we want to be safe and happy.
I completely agree. It's a natural human instinct. We don't like risk. This brings us to our first vocabulary word, risk averse.
Risk averse.
Yes, if you are risk averse, it means you dislike taking risks. You prefer safety and certainty. We often stay in what's called our comfort zone.
Ah, the comfort zone. That's a great phrase. It means the situations where you feel safe and comfortable without any stress or anxiety, like staying in a job you don't love because you know it's stable.
Exactly. You play it safe. That's another good idiom. To play it safe means to avoid risks. But the problem is, big dreams and amazing goals are usually outside of our comfort zone.
Right, you can't achieve something new and exciting by always doing the same safe things. So, recognizing that we are naturally risk averse is the first step to overcoming that fear.
I remember when I first started learning guitar. For a whole year, I only practiced the 3 chords I knew. I was so afraid of making a mistake if I tried a more complex song. I was stuck in a comfort zone of G, C, and D chords. It was only when I finally decided it was okay to sound bad and hit a wrong note that I actually started to improve. And that fear of risk is often connected to another powerful emotion, regret. This is our second topic. Regret can really interfere with our goals.
That's so true. Let's define that word, regret. Regret is a feeling of sadness or disappointment about something you have done or something you have not done.
We worry about making the wrong choice and regretting it later. But what's interesting is that research shows people more often regret the things they didn't do than the things they did.
Right, they regret not taking the chance. This is related to another great word, hindsight. Hindsight. Hindsight is the ability to understand the situation only after it has happened.
Yes, we often say, in hindsight, I should have. It's easy to see the right path when you look back, but we can't live in the past asking what if all the time. Those what if questions are the language of regret, and they stop us from moving forward.
So true. Instead of fearing future regret, maybe we should fear the regret of never trying at all.
That's a powerful way to think about it. It's about shifting your perspective. Instead of seeing the potential for a negative outcome, you focus on the certainty of regret if you do nothing. It's choosing the possibility of a lesson over the emptiness of a what if.
That reminds me of a friend of mine. For years, he talked about opening his own coffee shop. He was a great barista and had a solid business plan, but he was always worried. What if it fails, he would say. I'll lose all my savings. But after a conversation about regret, he realized he would regret not trying more than he would regret failing. So he took the plunge. It was incredibly difficult for the first couple of years, but now his shop is a beloved local spot. He told me that even if it had failed, he would have been proud that he tried. Speaking of trying for something, let's talk about careers. For many people, a dream life includes having a dream job. This brings us to topic 3, finding a vocation.
Ooh, I love this word, vocation. V-O-C-A-T-I-O-N. A vocation is more than just a job. It's a strong feeling that you are destined to do a particular type of work. Some people call it a calling.
Exactly. It's work that feels deeply meaningful and fulfilling. Fulfilling is our next vocabulary word. It's an adjective that means something makes you feel happy and satisfied because you're using your skills and talents.
Right, a teacher who loves helping students or a carpenter who loves building things, they might feel their work is very fulfilling. Finding your vocation can be a huge part of living your dream life, but there's a danger here too.
What's that?
It's a word many of us know, burnout. Burnout is a state of physical and emotional exhaustion caused by too much stress over a long period. When you love your work so much, you might work too hard and forget to rest.
That's a great point. So even if you find your vocation, it's essential to manage your energy and have balance in your life. Your dream job shouldn't turn into a nightmare.
It's so true. I have a cousin who is a graphic designer. For years, she worked at a big advertising agency. The pay was great, but she felt her work wasn't very fulfilling. She was just making ads for products she didn't care about. She dreamed of using her skills for something more meaningful. Eventually, she quit her job to become a freelance designer for nonprofit organizations. It was a huge risk, and she experienced a lot of stress and definitely came close to burnout in the first year. But now she says she's never been happier. Her work is her vocation.
That's a fantastic story and a perfect illustration of finding a vocation. It highlights that the path to a fulfilling career isn't always easy, but it is worth it. It's about aligning your work with your values.
Okay, so we've talked about fear of risk, regret, and finding fulfilling work. But all of this is just thinking. Our fourth topic is about doing, the importance of starting now.
Yes, this is maybe the most important point of all. We often wait for the perfect moment to start, but the perfect moment never comes. This waiting is called procrastination.
I am definitely guilty of this. For months, I told myself I wanted to start a blog. I bought the domain name, I designed a logo, but I kept putting off the most important part, writing the first post. I was waiting for the perfect idea, the perfect first sentence. Of course, perfect never arrived. It was just a form of fear, a fear of not being good enough, procrastination. It means delaying something you need to do, usually because it's unpleasant or difficult. We all do it. I'll start my new diet on Monday, or I'll apply for that job next month.
Right, so the solution is to just start. We have a great idiom for this. Take the plunge. It means to finally decide to do something difficult or important after thinking about it for a long time.
I love that. Take the plunge. And you don't have to do everything at once. The key is to take one small, actionable step. An actionable step is a small, concrete task you can do immediately.
Exactly. If your dream is to write a book, the actionable step today is to just write one sentence. If your dream is to learn English, maybe the actionable step is to listen to this podcast. You're already doing it.
Haha, perfect example. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Okay, but when we start taking those steps, another fear can appear. The fear of what other people will think. This is our fifth topic, not fearing judgment.
Right, judgment. That word means forming a critical opinion of someone. We worry that people will laugh at our dreams or criticize our efforts. You want to be an artist, you can't make money from that.
Exactly that kind of negativity. And that fear can be paralyzing. So what's the solution?
The solution is to build a support system. A support system is a network of people, friends, family, who provide you with emotional and practical support.
You need to surround yourself with people who believe in you. Find like-minded people. That's a great term. It means people who share your interests and goals.
Yes, if you want to start a business, connect with other entrepreneurs. If you're learning English, join a conversation group with other learners. These people will understand your journey and cheer for you, not judge you.
That's fantastic advice. Your environment and the people in it can make all the difference.
So let's get practical. Topic number 6 is about the concrete actions we can take. I believe in a 3-part strategy. Write it down, take small daily steps, and tell a friend.
Okay, let's break that down. First, write it down. Why is that so powerful?
When you write down your dream, it becomes more real. It's not just a vague idea in your head anymore, it's a concrete goal. Some people call this manifesting their dreams, making them real through focus and belief.
I see. And the second part takes small daily steps. We talked about this a bit. It's about being consistent. This is a key vocabulary word. Consistent means you do something in the same way over a long period.
Right, it's better to practice English for 15 minutes every day than for 2 hours once a week. Consistency builds habits, and habits lead to results.
Okay, and the third part, tell a friend. Why is that important?
This is about accountability. Accountability is the state of being responsible for your actions. When you tell a trusted friend your goal, they become your accountability partner.
Ah, so they can check in with you and ask, hey, how is your goal coming along? It adds a little bit of positive pressure to keep you going.
Exactly. It's much harder to give up when you know someone is cheering for you and expecting you to try.
This is all fantastic, and I want to connect this to our listeners directly. Our seventh topic is how improving your English can help you reach your goals.
Yes, this is so important. For many people, English is not just a subject to study, it's a tool. It can unlock opportunities. This phrase means to create new possibilities that weren't available before.
Totally. A better English level might unlock the opportunity for a promotion, the chance to study abroad, or the ability to connect with people from different cultures when you travel.
Mm-hmm. Learning English helps you broaden your horizons. This idiom means to expand your knowledge and experience of the world. You can read books, watch movies, and access information that wasn't available to you before.
It really can bridge the gap, another good idiom, meaning to connect two different things. It can bridge the gap between where you are now and where you want to be in your dream life. So every time you study, you are taking a step toward that dream.
I love that perspective. Now, as we're on this journey, there's a modern danger we need to talk about. Topic 8 is the danger of comparing ourselves to others, especially on social media.
Oh, this is a big one. It's so easy to scroll through Instagram and see people living what looks like a perfect life. This can lead to falling into the comparison trap.
The comparison trap. Can you explain that?
Of course, the comparison trap is the habit of constantly comparing your life and achievements to others, which almost always makes you feel bad about yourself.
Right, because on social media, we are only seeing someone's highlight reel. This is a great term. A highlight reel is a collection of the best and most exciting moments. People don't post their failures or their boring days.
Exactly. So we are comparing our normal, everyday life with all its challenges to someone else's perfect-looking highlight reel. It's not a fair comparison.
Not at all. The best advice is an idiom you hear a lot now. Stay in your lane. It means focus on your own journey, your own goals, and your own progress. Don't worry about how fast other people are going.
Stay in your lane. I like that. Your path is your path. And that brings us to our final topic, number 9. When you're on a long path to a big dream, it can feel overwhelming. That's why it's so important to celebrate your small wins.
Yes, a small win is exactly what it sounds like, a small success or achievement. It's not the final goal, but it's a step in the right direction. For an English learner, a small win could be understanding a song lyric you didn't understand before, or having a short, successful conversation.
Right, and celebrating these small wins is crucial because it builds momentum. Momentum is a physics term, but here it means the force that keeps you moving forward.
Each small win gives you a little boost of energy and confidence. It shows you are making progress. These small wins are like milestones on your journey. A milestone is an important point or event in the development of something.
So you set your big dream, but then you also set smaller milestones along the way. When you reach a milestone, you celebrate it. This keeps you motivated for the long journey ahead.
It's the best way to stay positive and enjoy the process, not just focus on the distant finish line.
Wow, Melody, we have covered so much today. Let's do a quick recap for our listeners.
Let's do it. First, understand that it's natural to be risk-averse, but your dreams are outside your comfort zone. Don't let the fear of regret, especially the regret of inaction, hold you back.
Second, the most important step is the first one. Stop procrastinating and take one small, actionable step right now.
Third, build a support system of like-minded people. Don't fear judgment, and use the power of accountability by telling a friend your goals.
And finally, stay in your lane. Focus on your own journey, celebrate your small wins to build momentum, and remember that improving your English is a powerful tool to unlock opportunities and build your dream life.
So our challenge to you today is this. After this podcast finishes, take just 5 minutes, write down one dream, and then write down one tiny, small step you can take today to move toward it.
That's a perfect challenge. Your dream life really does start now. Thank you so much for listening and for practicing your English with us. I'm Avery.
And I'm Melody. Until next time, keep dreaming and keep practicing. Bye for now.
Check out our free worksheets in the description, and don't forget to like and subscribe.